Super Mario, where in Florida are you?
I'm in Lakeland, in
Excellent.
between
Okay.
Tampa and Orlando. How about you?
Yeah. I'm in Oklahoma. I go to Miami every once in a while.
Oh,
I get,
nice. Yeah,
yeah.
3.5, 4 hours, depending
Yeah.
if you're driving like a
Right.
good traffic.
Yeah. I have some family lives in Tampa Bay.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
30,
That's,
30,
yeah. Not too
35.
very far away. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's right there.
That's a nice area.
Yeah, I like it. I'm not crazy about Orlando unless you got a helicopter.
Yeah. To get around.
Uh, that's
Well,
right.
that's the way Miami is too. When you're on down Miami,
Yep,
you try to go north. It's like,
100%.
oh, that's
Yeah,
horrible.
All right. So
yeah, you might as
guys,
well drive in reverse.
we are gonna quickly show the trick we were just talking about for high-level AI voice. And Mario, what were the questions you had just asked about the AI voice in the first
Yeah,
place?
on your ultimate snapshot, what we were asking is,
Uh,
you do multi-channel monitoring, etc. When someone enters a note, like a note as part of the
mm-hmm.
contact, etc. And the great thing
You
that
could
your
you can create a
snapshot does.
workflow that would do that. Um, so I
Okay.
know what you're asking. Right now, the way that it happens is every time there's a new message in the conversation, we have a workflow that summarizes the conversation to that point. It's like every time, it's like constantly updating a summary of the conversation in high level. And you know what, Nyan, I just realized I wonder if that's running it gonna run really expensive with the workflow AI. What do you think?
Uh,
The
we
GPT
have
step.
reduced the number of like ChatGPT step. Like previously we had like 8 or 9, but we like reduced that to 2 only right now.
Is it two that's firing every single time somebody sends us a message?
Nope, only for email.
Okay. So what about when somebody sends us a message? How are we getting the summary of the conversation? How is that saying updated for the voice AI?
That's also have another GPT.
Right. So
So
every time somebody
that's
sends us a
one for
message, is it
replying, one for replying, and one for storing the data.
okay? So that means every time somebody sends us a message, it's going to cost us 4 cents.
Yep, in a way.
That's too expensive. Shoot. So that's a problem. You know, guys, when we built this stuff, we thought it was unlimited, right? We thought AI employee had unlimited workflow
Yeah.
GPT. It does
Yep.
not. And so I think maybe, you know, because they have the workflow AI, which is the AI that'll build your workflows. And then they have the GPT step, which is actually two different things. And I think I was confused when I was speaking to high level, trying to get clarity. I was like, is the workflow AI unlimited or not? And I believe it was me getting confused. Now I realize why I was confused. Um, so shoot, that makes it a problem for the supercharged. But either way, so Mario, a note would actually be easier to update. If it's a manual note that you're putting in the system, all you have to do is save that note to a custom field that's a conversation summary custom field. And so, you know, previously the way we were doing it is when somebody would send a message, it would AI would summarize the whole conversation and update that conversation summary field. Now that conversation summary custom field I was dropping in here. So you just have that custom field right here and it's going to auto populate inside the prompt. And you can also have that, the prompt that creates that summary, you can tell that one to put dashes instead of spaces as well. Right? Following
Yeah.
me?
Yep.
So the
100%.
thing is like using the summary step every time, 2 cents is way too much to do every message. There's no way. Heck no. Uh, Diane, I'm glad we don't have that turned on, bro, because when we send our messages to everybody, it's 3,000 messages.
Yeah.
And so, how many times do you send that a day, Rob?
I send that 3 times a week. I send like
Okay,
at
3 times a
least,
week. That gets
10,000
pretty
messages a
expensive.
week. I
Yeah.
already spend, 3 or 4 grand a month on messages, you know? Um, so I don't know if there's a good workaround.
Yeah, well, we got to come up with one though. Everyone put their heads together here, but we have to come up with a workaround.
Yeah. Well, either way, the way that you can bypass the word count for AI voice is by switching out and replacing it with dashes. And that's the same thing. Like if you do have you can add a note. So if you add a note that's summarizing the conversation, if you were to add that note every time you finish a conversation, or when you're reviewing and there's something important, you can leave it in the notes. There is a trigger, note added, and then in the workflow, when you're building a workflow, if you use the trigger as note added and you use a custom field, there will be a custom field you can select for note. It'll have the body of that note. And you can drop that into the conversation summary custom field, right? And so then you can pass that conversation summary custom field right into here. Now, the way that we bypass the word count here, because if you have like a restaurant with a big menu or a lot of items, like let's say your dispensary with 1,000 SKUs, right? You need to be able to have everything in here so that the client can go through it and find what they want. Now, GPT-4o is what powers this, and it definitely can read a huge document. The word limit here is so that they can afford to make it so they can have a profit when they resell you the minutes at 14 cents a minute. And we're going to game that system a little bit here by understanding that they count the words with the spaces. So here's the prompt I use to create. I basically just switch to advanced mode. You're going to switch right here from basic to advanced. This is advanced mode. You're going to copy out the default prompt. That's what this is. You're going to go to the best model of AI you have access to, and you're going to say, hey, here is the voice AI prompt I want you to customize for, and then give the pricing page or whatever the web page is you want AI to scrape. If you can read my site and update the prompt, please replace all spaces with dashes. That is what's going to make the word count appear to be much lower than it really is. And AI has no problem understanding the prompt with dashes. So here's the default prompt. It just went to my site and grabbed all this. And as you can see, back over here in HighLevel, I'm just going to Control-Shift-Z. Boom. Look, I just added 800 words somehow, even though it got longer. And there we go. Let me see if I need to hit save somewhere. I don't see a save button.
It's on the right side
Yeah, on the bottom.
at the bottom.
Oh, shoot. All right. You guys want to give this thing a test real quick? Should work because I've got this right here. All right. 704. I'm not sure which voice we have on here, but we're going to just test it out. Hello, hello.
Hey, you have reached Mass Market AI. How can I help you today?
Just want to know a little bit about your services.
Sure thing. We specialize in automating conversations, booking appointments, and streamlining business communications using advanced AI tools. If you have any specific questions or need more details, feel free to ask.
Can you tell me like what kind of AI tools you guys offer?
We offer tools that help automate customer interactions, manage appointments, and enhance communication efficiency for businesses. If you need more specific details, I can have a team member reach out to you. Could I
Yeah.
get your name to start with?
It's Rob, ROBEASON. You guys get it. Pretty fire for a 10-second setup, right? 'Cause
Great.
you guys could hear that, right?
Yeah, that was gangster. It's pretty
And
good.
they've got some good analytics here too. Now, of course, I'm using Bland, but to be honest, like being able to get in and set this up for a business owner like that fast, and them have AI voice answering their calls, an hour after you close them is pretty powerful. Or just to be able to demo this to them on the call. And once again, we're providing some value that's going to set you guys apart from any other Go High Level agency you're competing against because they don't know how to bypass the word limit. So when they say, oh, they couldn't get my menu right because they couldn't have the whole thing on there, you can say, oh, I can. And you don't have to go and integrate a complex third-party AI voice system. You can just do it right here. Keep things simple. So I think we just had somebody jump in who I'm not sure if is a client or not. Lawrence? D. Lawrence?
Yes,
Are you a newcomer or are you client?
newcomer.
Nice to meet you,
It's
man.
for the 2 o'clock Zoom.
Yeah, well, you're on here with some of my current clients, but bro, we've pretty much covered their needs. And the way we do it, we have current clients come. Some are do-it-yourself, some are done for you. We just hang out, and then I figure out what they need. I help them get what they need. If they're done for you, my team starts working on it right then, and we're here 3 times a week. So tell me about your business real quick, and what got you interested in the meeting?
So I got an email from you guys that said that you had access to Zapier and Make
Yes,
access
sir.
points that actually had like 200 extra points on it.
Yeah,
Because I'm running into some issues with my Zapier and my Make.
you're using a HighLevel, right?
I do, yes.
Okay. Yep. And so that's what this is for. Now, I asked the team to get our PDF ready for us earlier today. So let me see if I hope they got back to me. Sent manually. Uh-oh. I don't know if they got it to me. Now, I can probably find it in the search real quick. All right, let me just find this real quick. Audrey, nice to meet you. But yeah, I'm gonna pull up a PDF that's got the whole scope, like everything that we have, and then I'm gonna tell you guys, this is one of the many bonuses you get from becoming affiliated. Lawrence, tell me what Go High Level plan are you on?
I'm on the 297.
Okay. So basically, I was trying to figure out how to have AI do some stuff in Go High Level before Go High Level had AI inside of it. And I had no experience coding. And this is right 2 years ago when GPT-4 came out. And I said, hey, how do I pass this into Go High Level? And I had used Zapier before. I'd used Make, but had zero experience coding. And even 2 years ago, AI was able to show me how to get into the developers portal and start developing these apps. And so now we've got it for Zapier and Make. Make's a little cheaper. Nyan, I might need your help. I messaged them to ask them to get this for me earlier today, and I think they forgot.
I already sent a message.
Oh, you already sent it?
Yep.
Okay. We'll have that in just a minute, fellas. Make sure they didn't already. Let me double check. Yep, here it is. I only let them know 20 minutes ahead of time. So we've got a PDF that covers all the calls. Tell me, Lawrence, do you use it for your business or do you have an agency? I'm guessing you've got clients if you're the 297.
Yeah, so I actually working on a client's build out right now, but I use it for my personal business, my
Okay.
real estate business as well, and then I build out for some clients.
That's why I started too. We got a couple other newcomers, guys. What I'm going to do for the first 10 to 20 minutes here, greet everybody as they come in. Then I'm gonna cover the meat and potatoes. I'm gonna show you everything about the Zapier and Make application we have for the 2.0 API for Go High Level, which explodes what you can automate and makes it much quicker to connect things. And but for now, I'm just trying to greet everybody. So Lawrence, what's your actual first and last name so I can find you in the system later?
DeLawrence Petros.
DeLawrence. Okay, got you. And let me pull up the participants because I saw Andrew. Nice to meet you, man. I don't think I've seen you before either.
Yeah, how you doing? I don't think so. That's my
I'm
first
good.
time. Just got
Nice
in.
to meet you. You
Nice to
probably
meet you
came off
too.
one of my ads a long time ago, I'm guessing. Tell me about your
I
business
can't
real quick.
remember. I'm sorry?
Tell me about your business real quick.
I do quite a few different business. Everything started having a real estate mortgage and other few things, and then uh, got stuck with a lot of market agencies. Just got too
Okay.
much money, lost so much money, lost everything. Someone here and then is good. Then I decided at some point to start it after I get to know Go High Level. Then I
Okay.
started to get things together. Not 100% yet, but I'm sort of kind of able to produce most of my leads right now in all my business.
Great.
So in the mortgage, real estate, home builders here, flip, and
Okay.
transportation, and all that 9 yards. So
We've got a lot of
maybe,
people in real estate in our
yeah,
community.
that's awesome. I mean, that's the key, real estate.
Mm-hmm. So where are you located?
Florida,
Okay. And then which Go High Level plan are you on right now?
I'm the 97. I didn't
Okay.
upgrade yet. No.
Got you. And Serena, I don't think I've seen you before either. Where are you located? And what do you know about High Level? What plan are you on? What businesses are you using it for? And hit me in chat if you can't come off mute. There's no problem. There we go.
No, I'm here. I'm
Oh,
typing already because I was telling you why I'm
no
here.
worries.
Over in my
When
yard. And
first I was confused. I was like, be here as a dog. And then all of a sudden,
Yeah.
then you popped up on the screen. And I was like, oh, okay. Now I get it.
I don't know
Now
why
I
it's
get it.
supposed to be the picture it shows in the chat, but anyway.
Well, it was probably there. Well, tell me about your business real quick and what you're using HighLevel
I
for.
started I've been a dog groomer for right at 20
Okay.
years.
That explains the dog even more.
Yeah, it does.
Mm,
Playing with it with my son, but I brought it home and I changed it to a different way. You know, I got a news article and all this stuff. It's called the
mm-hmm.
Ultimate New Frameworks of Dog Grooming and Dog Services to Make a Six-Figure Income at Home.
Okay. Cool.
And
I know a lot of dog groomers that do really well, and I know there's
uh,
some bunch of agencies that are high level agencies that have a ton of dog groomer clients on high
yeah,
level. So it's
yeah.
not something I haven't seen before. Tell me about your business. Like, how long have you been doing it?
I've been doing this right here. It's 9 years
9
pushing,
years.
and I've been
Um,
in best grooming
cool.
school in Tennessee for 6 years now.
And
But
how long have you been using high level in your business?
I haven't been
Oh,
till now. Like
okay.
I've been in HighLevel. It's just I got knocked back by getting ripped off by a
I
guru. But I
It's part
learned
of the
from it. It
part
was
of getting
kind
your
of
stripes as an
ripping away.
entrepreneur, isn't it?
57,000 wasn't cool.
Yeah.
And then I
Um,
got injured. So I'm coming in as a AI marketing for
yep.
dog businesses instead of
Um,
teaching my course right now.
okay. I got hit for 300K from a solar installer,
Man,
and my marketing company was birthed out of that looming, looming debt that I knew was coming years ago. And everything that I've built, from there, like, has come from something bad that happened to me. I
yeah.
even paid
Yes,
for,
I'm still able to be. My husband's been up, had to go out and work for
yeah,
5, 6 years now. It's still at that level, but I got to get it back up to where I'm
yeah.
in. I just got to get it back up and work wise.
I'm
But
excited to help you.
I've
So, do
even
you have
got
any
ghost
clients? Do you have any
tracks.
clients in your agency yet?
Not the agency, no. I'm
Okay,
just kicking that out right now.
perfect.
Trying to
We've got a lot of bonuses. So
get the
I'm a
money,
sponsored high level
not just
affiliate.
to hold on to the daggone agency, but got to get the
Right.
money to put it in to make it work.
That's the hustle. Sometimes you got to get
Yep,
down and cold call and do whatever else you got to do to make it happen.
I'll do.
But the good thing about high level is it opens the door for a lot of passive income opportunities once you once you get far enough into it. And so it's
I got
like
that
hopefully
free
it's that
AI
last mountain we can
booking
climb.
bot from Lunchbot.
Say that again.
The free AI booking
Yeah.
bot from Lunchbots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm testing that out. But and all the AI in HighLevel. I'm right now
It's
on the
pretty cool.
497 plan, but
You're on the 497?
yeah,
Okay,
yep.
cool. Well, there's ways you can get access to all my bonuses, even if you are on the 497. You can use my code for AI employee for one thing. And so I'm going to cover all my bonuses. I'm a high level affiliate, so I give away a ton of free stuff for everybody in their
Yeah.
agency. I also help small businesses too, it's not just agencies. And I think we
I need to
had,
know like how to get it like to smaller businesses and a Fortune 500, like so I can
there's,
rest and get these surgeries done.
yeah, I know what you mean. I actually need surgery too. So let me greet these people that are hopping in. We've got Serena. I don't know if I greeted you, Serena. Did I? Oh,
You did, yeah, yeah.
Serena. Okay, your icon's different from
Little
the
bitty
from the
key,
dog. Got you.
14
And
and but
then,
yeah, like I said, I brought I've
yep.
changed it in memory of my son, and I'm coming
Okay.
out loud this course and getting loud with to help people
I'm
who
proud of you
been
for
through the
that.
things I have.
David, I think you're new. I haven't spoken with you, David. Have I? Come off mute real quick. Tell me like what kind of business you're in, what you're using high level for, if you're using it, and where you're located, so I can just remember you. And then I'm gonna get into all the bonuses and the Zap and the Make application in just a moment. But I want to make sure I greet everybody because I only get to meet you once. Good to see you back, Dale.
Hey, Rob. Good to see you too.
David, if you can't come off mute, the chat is totally fine. And Nyan, have you got an update from the team on the PDF?
Oh, not yet.
Okay. I mean, I feel like if you search in the community, search in Discord, Mass Market HL, it may pop up. And Warren, what's new with you, man? I know you were talking to the investor guy. You working on building it, setting it up yourself? Any updates for me?
Yeah, I've been having some issues doing it myself, so I just got to get the money together to get you guys to do it for me.
No worries,
I,
brother.
I put some appointments in for some meetings, and it still shows that I don't have any appointments available for this month.
There's a new calendar troubleshooting tool that might help. David, I see you got off mute. There, good
Yeah,
job.
trying to figure out how all this stuff works.
Yeah, well, I'm here to help. But you got the once you're off mute, I can help you a lot easier. Tell me where you're located. Are you already using HighLevel or no?
I'm not. No, I'm just
Okay.
still trying to do some research on everything. So,
Cool.
very interested though.
You may have come in recently from one of my ads. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Tell me what your business is and what you're thinking of using it for. Starting an agency or using it in your business?
I do video production. I also do. I'm trying to get into do digital agency as well. So
Okay. There's some cool things. So while we wait, I'm going to show you guys what I just got off the ground. Finally, I'm using the social planner and doing a lot of content posting. And so I would love it if you guys would follow me on YouTube. I'm going to show you this real quick. We got a couple iPhones in here that I haven't greeted. I just remembered. iPhone 5. iPhone 5. What's your first and last so I can find you later if I'm looking for you? And hit me in chat if you can. Did iPhone 5 disappear? No, it's right there. iPhone 5, if you can let me know your first and last name in chat. And Latoya, basically, I just took a video. So I started Zoom. I stepped away from where the computer couldn't see me. And then I sent it to my team. And I said, hey, I want you to put all the different apps HighLevel can replace on here and put my QR codes. So if you're new, guys, click on this survey. You can also just drop like your name in there. Shamil Farhat, got you. Now Farhat, I could have sworn you were on a meeting a few weeks ago and I couldn't reach you after. Is that right? And you can just hit me in chat when you get a second. But I think that I was trying to reach you, if I'm not mistaken. So guys, one thing that's cool, especially for you, David, if you're doing video production, one thing that can help with clients, the social planner has taken some major upgrades. And guys, I just showed like a trick for bypassing the word limit on the AI voice that HighLevel has. And that if you want to rewatch this on YouTube, that's the best place to do that. So I'm going to give you guys my YouTube, and then I'm going to show you, guys the social planner that I was talking about. Then I'm going to go through all the bonuses and talk about the Zap. Hopefully the team will have found the PDF I'm looking for by then, which they should be able to. Nyan, if you need to call somebody, get them to get it together. Thank you, man. So let's go to the channel so I can send you guys the link.
I have the make link already that
Great.
when a app got like published. So
Oh,
yeah.
so is this like on the Make website? Does it have all the calls?
Yeah.
That's really all I need to show. That's perfect. So
Okay.
we have a Zapier and a Make version. There's Lance. Lance, that photo right there of you will live forever, man. I don't know if he's still on here or not. All right, let me grab this link for you guys. I'm gonna drop this in the chat. I think that'll take you right to it. Yeah. All right, guys. So I use Social Planner. So here we are live right now. I use Social Planner to post regularly across all my socials. And this is one of the coolest things you can do in HighLevel. You can get really good reporting on your posts. So I finally am scheduled out now a month in advance, and I do like 2 tutorials per week and then at least 5 short form. I think more than that, probably at least 5 per week. But you can go to, have I greeted everybody? I think I have. Which Jeff is that? Is that Jeff Foray again? No, that's Jeff. That's my other Jeff. All right. So you go to marketing and you can go into your social planner right here and you can schedule everything out across all your socials. So look, you can connect all of them and you can even your Google My Business profile, everything. And
how many socials can we do on that?
you can have unlimited Instagram pages, unlimited LinkedIn's. You see, I've got multiple LinkedIn's, multiple
Okay.
everything.
All
So
right.
it's really cool. And then you can check out the content here and check out the stats. You can see the views, you can see the follows that come from everything. So that's one of the coolest parts because this is what's missing, like a unified view where you can see all of the results that come. So basically, I have a workflow that allows me to make all those videos really quickly. I take AI to animate the intro, so it's catchy intro, and then it's just straight to Loom with me doing a tutorial of what I do best. And you guys probably all have a skill set that's something that you do best. So my team can do all this work for you too. Like we have workflows to do this for you or your clients. To be clear, we resell white label fulfillment for other high-level agencies is essentially what we do. I also do have small businesses that I help directly. But you can see all kinds of reporting in here. And I spend a lot on ads, but for me to be able to go in here and say, okay, and I already know, like basically a 1,700 impressions on Facebook on Meta ads usually cost me about $150. So let's see what time frame this is. Shoot, where's the time frame on this thing? Me? Does anybody else see it? Am I blind? You should be able to set like a date range. Is what I'm looking for. Oh, maybe it's right here. Come on now. Okay, so it's probably a pretty big date range right there. It's probably the whole range. Nope, this is just 1 week. Okay, so now I'm clear. And we just started this on like Monday. Now I've got my regular stuff planned out for a month. But that is pretty cool. So you can see everything there. I had somebody else that joined I want to greet real quick. And let me see who it was. I may have just lost him because I didn't greet him in time. Carmen, it was Carmen. And Carmen joined late at the very end the other time. I'm glad you're back, Carmen. Good to see you. Can you remind me what kind of business you had again?
I do real estate and property management.
Okay, we got two of you guys in here. So guys, I'm gonna grab the link. Nyan, where did you drop that link to me? So one of the bonuses we give away when you start a high-level trial through us or upgrade your agency or use my code for AI employee, I'll give you a whole stack of bonuses. And this Zapier application is one of them. This is Make, but we have one for Make and Zapier, and here are all of the actions. All right, so if you know what Lead Connector is HighLevel's native integration. This that is on the 1.0 API. This is on the 2.0 API for HighLevel, and I made this specifically to be able to bring AI into HighLevel. So you can use this to use DeepSeek inside HighLevel essentially, or any other AI model you want. It takes, and then you're paying the direct rate for the tokens instead of paying the markup in HighLevel. And so when you do that, you can connect. So like you can have another software connected and an AI step in the middle and do some amazing things, all without any hard coding. It's really crazy what you can do when you connect HighLevel to other applications with this Zap or Make application. So I'll scroll through this real quick, but as you can see, it's pretty much anything. You can do pretty much anything with this thing. And this took us, probably 1,000+ hours to build each one of these. We have one for Zapier and one for Make. And if you guys want us to add more calls, we can. But this blows the walls out of Lead Connector. And how many of you guys know what Lead Connector is? Drop an LC in the chat or just come off mute if you do. Yeah, good. Now here's the thing. The 2.0 API, as you guys know, is one of the perks of the 497 plan. And
What is Lead
so
Connector?
Lead Connector is like the Zapier
Okay.
application that comes default with Go HighLevel.
Okay.
So I'm gonna show you guys something real quick. So here's my promo page, and if anybody hasn't started a trial yet, you can do it right here, and you're gonna get all my bonuses. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this in for everybody. Now you can also get onboarded and access my bonuses through the survey that's on the QR code on my screen. But I'm really just trying to show you guys this. So you get basic API access, basic API, which has like not much you can do, and it's not secure. The 2.0 API is secure. So like when you integrate Zapier and Make, it's going to have you log in. You can connect to things like OpenAI. You can do a lot more. So if you are wanting to build some cool integrations, you're going to need the 497 plan. You get the full API access, which allows you to use my Zapier and Make application. And I'll give you a really cool example. So we have like solar, it's a solar company. They have Sales Rabbit, which they use to, all their door knockers are using it to like look at, choose which house they're going to go to. They can see the data of the homeowner. They go knock the door. And if you guys know anything about door knockers, I've been one before. They don't keep very many notes. They don't really do anything after they knock that door. They don't follow up. They probably never come back to that door. And so, but when they knock it, they can ask permission and say, hey, can I call you? And can I text you, send you emails if these laws change, whatever it is. I'm thinking of solar, right? If there's any more credits that come out, can I email you? They get consent, and all this data is flowing back in through Sales Rabbit. And so once they knock a door, I think there's the company we're dealing with, they were getting 1,700 knocks a day. And so all that data was going nowhere. And so all that they did was we built an integration with our Zapier, or we used Make. Make is cheaper at scale. It's a little harder to use, but it's more flexible and cheaper at scale. So we used Make and integrated Sales Rabbit. Now every time a door is knocked, they get added to an email campaign and a text campaign. And so, guys, if you haven't done a reactivation before, if you have a lot of phone numbers of people that reached out to your business or people who used to be clients but haven't been back in a few months, this is the most valuable thing you can do this month for your business, is to start reaching back out to them. We call that a reactivation campaign. Once somebody gives you permission to talk to them, you should never stop. As you guys see, I send you guys all a message 3 times a week, and I fill up this room 3 times a week. And so I'm obviously calling my new leads and dealing with those and having AI book those, but that stops after a few days, and then I'm getting everybody back here to do a group qualification call, which is essentially what you guys can do in any business. You can do the same thing I'm doing. Or you can have it book one-on-one. But when we start somebody in Go High Level, whether it's a small business owner or whether you're an agency doing this for a small business, the first and most important thing is get the reactivation going for their business. You get all their old data. You figure out where data's coming in, like the door knockers on Sales Rabbit for the company I was talking about. You do the integrations. You download the CSVs. What we do, and trust me, guys, I would recommend having us do this for you because there is a lot that goes into it. It's not expensive, and I'll tell you how the prices work if we do it for you. We also give you courses to do it yourself if you want. So we take the data, we're going to segment it. That means breaking it up into categories. We're going to make a campaign of emails and texts that's going to go out to each category. And then we're going to make sure the emails are valid, the text messages are valid, so we don't get shut down by the carriers when we start sending to bad emails or bad numbers. And then we set it off, guys. And if you haven't done that before and your business has been around for a while, or you're helping a business that's been around for a while, this is going to explode for them. They'll get twice as many deals from their past data than they will from their new people that month. And any business that does this regularly and has this set up, 30% of their revenue comes from this. And this is, no businesses are doing it. Doctors' offices, nobody's doing this hardly. It's sad. So this is really one of the most valuable things you can do. And so that's square one for us. I think Nyan dropped this PDF here in the chat for you guys. Yeah, he did. No, they sent it to me. So I'm going to download this and send it to you guys.
Just give me like 5 minutes. I can send it direct link.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So he's going to send a link that's going to give you guys the whole PDF I just showed. And then I want to show you guys what else we do in the first 30 days. I have some more resources that are going to be helpful for you guys. And then I'm going to talk about all of our bonuses and how you can get access to them, including the Zap. What am I doing? Masterclass is what I want to show you. So guys, this is just another, wrong one. The survey in the top right of my screen is the same thing as this page, but I'm going to drop this one. This one has more information on it, and it's prettier. It's got my event with HighLevel. I'm not even sharing my screen yet. So I'm going to drop this link here. You guys can all look at it with me if you want. Boom. So we also have this resource in here. So if you go to that link I sent you, you can get what we call our 42 tool checklist. And just so you guys know a little bit about me, if you don't know me, there's 2 million businesses on Go High Level. I've taken two of my businesses to 6 figures a month in HighLevel in the past 2 years, a 7 figure recurring, like annual recurring revenue, $1 million recurring in my credit and funding business. And my solar business was in Forbes last year, one of the top companies in Boston. So I'm actually a general contractor and a coder. So I want to show you guys what the AI employee can do. So HighLevel's new AI employee can run your ads, build your websites, book all your appointments, answer your phones, and now even do your SEO. It's amazing. The SEO feature is crazy that just came out. It does hundreds of hours of work for you automatically. They'll get you like way up in the rankings even in your first 30 days. It's crazy. So this checklist, even though Go High Level is adding so many features all the time, they added 200 features in October, and they roll them out all the time. One of the change log is a cool place to check if you haven't seen it, but they just roll them out. Like this is today, guys. Look, all these new things. They just upgraded their surveys. So much stuff. It's so cool. But anyways, back to here. This 42 tool checklist, which you guys all have access to if you just go to that page I dropped in the chat, use the drop down right here, and we've got all the tools HighLevel replaces. So square one for a business, you want to set up inbound booking over all channels. Then you do those reactivations I was talking about, reaching back out to their old leads. That way, when they reply to the text and email, the AI can handle it and book them, right? And so they're not even going to see it happening. Their calendar is just going to fill up. The next thing you want to do is look at what other software they're using, what redundant software, because HighLevel is 97 a month. Now, if you're an agency, obviously you can charge whatever you want per month for that client, but you can go in here and you can tell them, hey, we'll move over your document system, we'll move this and that over, and you can save them thousands of dollars a year, which can help justify your price, right? There's 42 tools in here you can replace with HighLevel. Now, a lot of times the best entry point is just a basic free website, which is why it's so great that HighLevel has the AI website builder. It can build a website in minutes, and that is pretty freaking cool. And now it can do the SEO too. So amazing stuff. I'll show you the other bonuses. When you start a trial, you get a 15-minute one-on-one with me. We'll nail down your plan for done for you or do it yourself. So if you want me to do it for you, we can do that and talk about it there. I'm going to talk to you guys about how we do things for about 85% cheaper than an agency or any other VA you could hire. Like all the stuff I just described, getting the data from all the past data for the client, breaking it down into categories, making sure the numbers and emails are good, setting up the campaigns to reach back out to it, and setting up AI inbound booking, that would take you guys probably months to figure out. My team can do it in 6 hours. And if you buy a bank of hours from us, that's going to cost you maybe $300. It's nothing. And you can mark that up and sell it if you're an agency for 2,000 setup, 1,000 a month. And as you guys know, we can do the websites really quickly too. We can copy any website. That really just depends on the number of pages as to how many hours it takes. We've got a tool you guys can use to see how many hours it's going to take for whatever project you want to do. So anyways, 15-minute one-on-one call, extended 30-day trial if you're a new user. If you want to upgrade, if you want to take advantage of my Zap and make application, you can get a coupon where it's going to be free for your first month on the $497 plan. So not free, but the difference of the price is going to be, you'll pay the same amount you're paying right now, and you'll get it for a month, and then after that it'll go up, and you'll be able to use my Zapier and make application. And I'll be forever grateful because if I get 50 of those, I think they buy me a Tesla. So client only, weekly group sessions. So guys, this is the non-client session. An hour before this, I was on with my current clients, and this is the magic because the way that I've been successful and built my businesses is using VAs and HighLevel, right? So I know how to find good labor overseas. I've got a big team in Bangladesh, and they're great at what they do. They help me build this Zapier and make application. They were the ones helping me run my company when I had 80 employees and 2,000 subscribers. But a lot of people don't want to deal with the language barrier between that. And so the way we do it is we have these group calls 3 times a week where first off, you do get a one-on-one with the team every week, and they do speak great English. You will have no problem understanding them. But either way, when I can help you put vision to your project and to your company and the experience that I have running a business, that's really not replaceable. So I can coordinate your vision and make a plan with you, figure out what you need to do next, and I can communicate it to the team with the way that we run our processes, which is different and obviously has been successful. So you come to the group call, if you're a done-for-you client or do it yourself, I'm going to say, what do you need today? What can we do to move the ball forward? What do you need to automate? What are your bottlenecks? What kind of staff are you spending money on? What kind of problems are popping up? And we'll play whack-a-mole together, and I'll sick the team on fixing it, or I'll give you the tools to fix it yourself if you were to do it yourself. So the way that works is I can help a lot of clients in that time, and that keeps me from having to charge you guys for my time and allows us to keep things really cost effective with the VAs executing. Now, if I ever got too busy on these 3 meetings, I would just say, I'm going to charge $100 a month to get access to another call with me. And that would give another 10 people room to get help, and it would be another weekly call, and it would be, so it's very scalable, the format we're doing things in. A lot of companies sell courses. Guys, I give away all my courses just for you becoming affiliated. Basically for free, you get access to these group calls and my courses, coaching and all that, and the courses, that's free. I only charge to do it for you. And I hope you guys know how much different that is than everything else that's out there. My first course was Solar CEOs. It was a Go High Level snapshot, which is like an automation stack. And in a moment, I'm going to tell you what makes mine different. I've got a snapshot for you guys that I give for free with affiliation. And I paid 40 grand. It was 3,500 a month for a year. I got coaching from one of his coaches, not him, and a snapshot that I had to set up myself. 3,500 a month. I'm not even going to cost you 3,500 a month if I do it for you. And so it's just a big difference from the way it goes in the industry. Go High Level themselves, if you go into their marketplace, they sell snapshots and courses to set them up for 1,500. Mine's free. And so we have this thing 3 times a week for you guys. We make things really easy. I'm going to collapse timelines and help you guys move really, really quickly. So what a snapshot is, there's automations that attach all these different systems in High Level together, workflows you can build. And then when you've been using it, I've spent 10,000 hours in here, guys. This tool is like the back of my hand. And so I'm able to put things together in a really cool way. So we've got a way where you can connect the memory of all the voice AI to the text AI systems, which is not normal in High Level. We've also got a system that allows you to do AI response and booking through email, which is not normally allowed in Go High Level. It's a workflow we set up that allows you to do it. We've got a system that gives you expands the memory of the AI voice to previous calls with that contact. That's also not a normal thing in Go High Level. So that's why we call it my supercharged AI employee. I paid $40,000 a year and a half ago to Air AI. I was the 38th person in the world to start working on AI voice. And I paid $40,000 for a course and a snapshot. And guess what? I'm giving you guys everything I learned here for free. So the minimum bank of hours for done for you is 2K, and it goes up to 5K. We have some bigger packages, but the rate goes down to 50 an hour. At 50 an hour, like I said, it takes 6 hours to set up your account. So that's $300. And then unlike another agency where you'd be paying them every month and they cut it off, I set you up in your agency so you own it. And I'll automate your business with you. That's my gift to give to the world, and I have found a format where I can do it at scale and help you guys successfully. So that's why I love High Level. To give you another kind of marker for how much cheaper my prices are, if we set up ads for you manually, like edit a video, like you guys have probably all seen my ads. If we edit a video, set it up in Facebook, write out the copy, set up the automations to book it, it's going to take us 6 hours. That's $300. You guys know, I know you know that people charge $2K a month $2K to set up your ads and $1,000 a month to run them. It's pretty common. And so you can see, how much leverage this gives you to go so much further and automate so much more of your business with me than you can with other companies. And if you have a month where you don't need anything done, I'm not going to turn it off if you don't pay me. You only got to cover 97 to go High Level. And that was the reason I was able to survive and make it through, and with my back against the wall many times. And that's High Level was the tool that I grabbed onto that brought me out of a lot of situations. Like when I got screwed over for 300 grand by my installer in solar. That's when I started learning how to use AI and taught myself how to code. Because I already knew and started putting together this package, started trying to imagine how I could scale what I knew was my most valuable skill set and help people with it. So we've got the PDF link here now. And, oh, cool, they made a new one for us. Beautiful. So, guys, yes, I do have a guide for DOI. So you just need to do, yeah. So you guys can, Carmen, I think you came in as a referral through somebody, right?
Yes.
That's right. So I can give you, so we need to sign you up through their link. And guys, here's how I help even more. I'm the only affiliate that will sign up your referrals with your Go High Level affiliate link. So Carmen, I want to make sure you get signed up the right way, but we can give you my 30-day extended trial and give your affiliate credit for it. Now, who was it that you came through again?
Lauren Flynn?
Okay. So we'll get with Lauren Quinn and help you get set up after. What I want you to do is book a 15-minute call with me, and we'll get Lauren on there, and I'll make sure it's all set up with her beforehand.
Well, here's the thing. I think,
Mhm.
remember we had a meeting with DFI
Yeah.
and I'm doing something with them. I'm seeing if they're going to sign up first.
Okay.
But Christian and I mean, we don't know if we have to do it separately or we're going to be joining through DFI right
Okay.
now. So that's kind of where we are right now. And I'm still learning some things like
Do you mind if Carmen just signs up under me in that case then?
Sure.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, Lauren, whenever you're ready, whenever you are signed up for Go High Level, I'll start signing people up that you bring with your link. Go High Level gives me a 5% override, but you get a 40% affiliate commission on anyone you bring to me. So guys, if you bring a referral to this meeting, I'm going to sign them up with your link. You'll get 40% of their high level subscription forever. I'll get 5 if you're under me. And if they do a done for you pack of hours, you get 20%. So that could be anywhere from 400 to 2K. And guys, the best thing about it, so I told you how cheap our pricing is. Guess what? There's a tax credit you can use that'll make it, you get 50% of it back at the end of the year. So let me show you this. We had a couple people join. I'm going to greet real quick, and then I'll go over the tax credit. Andrew, I've met. What up, Andrew? Anyone else new in
Hey
here?
Rob, what's up?
Good to hear from you, man.
Yeah, well, I've been just joining the wrong times and
Yeah, this is still the wrong time. Oh shoot. It's 1 p.m. is 1 p.m. is the time. Now it's Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, 1 p.m. for current clients.
1
But
p.m. in
yeah,
EST, no?
that's it.
So it's 1:33 now, you're
It is 2:33 Eastern right
ooh,
now.
yeah, this daylight saving time as well.
Yep. Yep. He's in Jamaica, guys. That's one thing that's cool about High Level. It's international.
Yeah.
But either
I
way,
wanted a quick question. I wanted in
go
our
ahead.
I wanted it inside of our for this because this is new people, no? I'm in.
This is new people, yeah.
But a quick question.
Yeah, sure. As long as it's
So
quick.
I want to implement I'm talking to a pharmaceutical company
Mm-hmm.
distributor. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know about Odoo.
I don't.
It's a ERP. So it's
Okay.
one of those that open source ERP that
Yeah,
has
yeah.
several capabilities. So I know there's a way of integrating Odoo with GHR. So
Integrating
maybe
it. Okay, so
sorry?
maybe the Make and Zapier integration I have. Um,
Yeah.
yep.
There's a
So you
guy who
need
sells an integration, fairly
okay.
affordable. So I
So let
just
me
want
show
to
you.
bounce off you.
I give you one. So I give you and guys, you can all book if you're wanting to get started with do it yourself or done for you, just grab a time here. You can do it through the survey right here. You can follow that survey and it'll help you get on no matter if you already have an account or not. But just grab a time on my calendar, one-on-one. I'll help you do a personal onboarding. But you're gonna have to do a trial. You're gonna have to like do something on that meeting. You already got all the info. So just like be prepared to upgrade if you book on there at least. And we can also talk done for you if you want to talk about that. But I was going to tell you guys about the tax credit and um, and then I wanted to tell Andrew. So I've got a Zapier and a Make application that I built for High Level that has over 100 calls on it. I'm going to drop the link to you right here. Copy. Check the chat right there, bro. You've already got it. You just tell the team if you need what email you want us to grant access to, and we will give it to but you need the 497 Go High Level plan. So if you need to upgrade, make sure you use my upgrade link.
Yeah, I'm
And
already
this,
there at 497.
all
I
right, so you
joined
can
through
use
the
it.
AI, through the
Just
AI.
just check this out. AI
Mhm.
employee, that's perfect, bro.
Yes.
So just check this out and let the team know with the IT form if you need access, and maybe that can help you. We have
Cool.
it for
So
Zapier
thanks.
and Make.
All right, cool.
Yes,
Thanks.
sir. No problem, man. And then I want to show you guys the tax credit real quick. So if you didn't think $300 to set up your account was cheap enough, then this tax credit will make it cheaper. Basically, anything that makes your business more accessible to people with disabilities gets you access to a tax credit. So it goes up to 5K per year, and you have to spend 10,250 to claim 5,000. So it's 50% of what you spend after the first 250, up to 10K. And you can claim 15K as a deduction, but you only get a tax credit up to 5K. Now, if you put captions on a video, whether that's for your ad or for anything, that means that that work was eligible for the tax credit. If we're doing AI voice and text systems, well, doesn't that help people that are blind and deaf access your business and get information? Sure, it does. If you're doing a website, and let me show you what this looks like, and you put this widget that's $50 a month on it, boom, guess what? Now that is applicable for the tax credit. And if you want access to this information, whether you're going to have a VA do this, another agency, or me, I don't care. Just go ahead and grab this resource right here. And then at least do me a favor and use my affiliate link to download the widget. And all the IRS guidelines are linked in here. And so you should be able to pass this to your CPA at tax time and save yourself some money, and basically then allow me to help set everything up for your business for just, a couple $100, guys. It's next to nothing for just the setup of one account. The minimum is 2K, but after the tax credit, essentially it's 1K. And now I'm going to open it up for questions, guys. I've covered all my bonuses, I think. I'm going to make sure. We give you our snapshot, which is like the thing you install to give it the memory, the unified memory. You get my website template, which is a good one. We make really good sites, guys, and we can copy any website you want into HighLevel. We do WordPress or regular WordPress or go HighLevel, I mean. So let me go back to that page. As you can see, I have hella tabs open. Here we go. Yeah, you get access to the community and the courses and the 3 coaching sessions per week. So does anybody need help upgrading or not know how to upgrade? You can just come off mute. You guys are good to ask questions and stuff like that.
So right now I'm on the 15-day trial for the 297.
Mm-hmm.
So what will happen if I go to if I transfer mine to you?
If you transfer it, so here's what you need to do if you want to restart a fresh agency. So that is the cheapest way to get access, and you can do it that way. You just need to have a new phone number, a new cell phone, and a new email. And you can use a friend's cell phone. Just have the friend send you the code to log in. Once you log in the first time and go through the onboarding, then you can switch back to your old number.
Well, I don't have any numbers attached to it because I don't use the Twilio connection or Lead Connector phone service.
I mean the phone number you use to create a Go High Level account.
Okay.
So like your cell phone. So you have to have a different one because if you use the same phone, email, or card, they're going to tie it back to whoever your old affiliate was, and I won't get credit. So if you use all 3 new ones, then I'll get credit, and you can get a 30-day trial through my link. So once you start the new account, you can move your sub account over into your new agency. You can transfer it, and everything comes. No, you don't lose anything. The only thing you have to do is reattach your calendar. That's it. And your Facebook integration.
And so the Make connection, will I be able to use that for my clients too, or is that only for my account?
Say that again.
The Make API connector.
You're gonna need to be on the 497 plan, but your entire agency gets access.
So even if I have anybody else that has another SaaS account,
yes,
they would get access to it as well.
Yes, every single account in your agency.
Okay.
You can use it. Yes, sir. Your whole agency is open to it for sure. And here's if you ever forget, on our website here. If you go in the pricing, basically the only difference in being like, if you're a $97 affiliate, then you just get it for your one sub account. But if you're on the $297 or the $497 with us, you get it for your entire agency.
Okay.
Right. So you're covered. And so Andre sounds good. Wants to speak later. Andre, so what do you mean after the 101 meeting? Are you still on here, by the way?
Yeah, I'm gonna schedule something to later discuss all everything or someone on your team. That's fine. I just saying I'm on the
Oh,
197 right now. Then I need
okay.
to upgrade eventually. Not like right now, but I need to do soon. Yes,
Right.
waiting for
And it,
some moment to like right now. Yeah, that cool.
sure,
Get it all you can help me out with, and that
sure.
would be a great time to upgrade. Yes.
Yeah. And bro, you can't, I don't know if you're getting anything from your current affiliate, but you can also start a new agency and move your sub accounts
Yeah,
over.
I heard about
Um,
it. Say yes. I have different numbers here. That's make me easier.
okay.
We can get it started fresh. That's totally fine.
Did you already book a one-on-one with me?
I have not yet sent the link there.
Okay. Grab anybody who wants to do this, grab the link. Carmen, grab the link. Um, we'll get you guys all moved over and put you on new 30-day trials. Or if you like your current affiliate and want to keep what they gave you, you can upgrade. Or you can use my code for AI employee, which is only $97 for one sub account. But you got to turn it on and leave it on for one sub account. AI employee is pretty cool, but I prefer you guys to migrate your agency or to do something like that, because then I know it's like you're gonna leave it on, you know. Who has questions? Anybody have questions? I can show you guys anything in HighLevel. I'm obsessed with HighLevel. I know it in and out.
I'm okay. Whoops.
Ladies first.
Go ahead,
Me
somebody.
or him?
Ladies first.
I just wanted to know, like, I'm relaying some of this information because he was a little bit overwhelmed. He just felt like there was a lot to learn
Yeah.
or a lot to know about, go high level and all of the
He's
features
not wrong.
that you're showing
Yeah.
him. So he would probably sign up for the 497, but I guess I'm going to relay if he wants, like, I just want to clarify with him so I can tell him tomorrow the hours from your tech team or what have you. Like, what would that initial setup monetarily look like? Like,
2K is the minimum
okay,
for getting a bank of hours, but
okay,
that'll last for a while.
okay,
Unless you're an agency, you need to set up a bunch of accounts. Normally, like 2K is 25 hours. You're going to be able to set up the basics and then go beyond that, pretty far.
okay. He would be setting up a whole bunch of account. I mean, not initially, eventually.
2K is a good starting point. Then you get to see how we work.
Okay.
Make sure it's a good fit, and then you can always upgrade and get another bank later.
Okay. All right. Thanks.
No problem.
All right. So
what up,
my question was,
Lawrence?
yeah, you're fine. So AI employee, how would that work for my agency? So if I brought on other agency, other accounts, they would get the AI employee as well, and do I have to pay
Yeah.
more for it?
Let me show you how it works. So it's kind of like the WordPress add-on, but this is the screen where I'll show you. AI employee. You go to manager. First off, you want to make sure it's on, and that rebilling is on if they're a SaaS account. Otherwise, it'll get billed. It'll get billed to you. And then you go right here. So AI employee is all these things: voice AI, conversation AI, which is what replies to messages, review AI, funnel and website AI, content AI, and workflow AI assistant. Now, I have made the mistake of confusing this with the GPT step in workflow. What this does is it'll make workflows for you and analyze your workflows and improve them. So you can mark this up, and you should already be doing this. You can mark it up, and then if you can set it even at 2x, and that's going to encourage them to go unlimited, right? Because it's going to get expensive for them faster. Now you can put a markup on unlimited and say, okay, well, I want to make $50 every time somebody signs up. You do that, boom, $50. So my job as an AI specialist is to make workflows that make them want to turn this on. right, that take advantage of the AI to help them get set up in their AI stuff so that they're going to want to do this. And the way HighLevel helps me help you is they give me a 40% commission of that 97. So you're paying 97 to HighLevel regardless. If you
Okay.
use my code, I get 40% and it costs you no more. But now every single sub account has to turn this on. So if you're just first getting access to my stuff, what I would recommend is turning this on for yourself. Go ahead and mark it down to 97, sign up, and then go back and change it after you sign up to 147. So it charges your clients 147 when they turn it on, and you
Okay.
make some money. But once you change it, it's not going to change the price that somebody else already signed up on. It's going to keep the same.
So how does that work? Like if you're using custom telephonic providers. So like the client I'm working on right now, we actually are going to be using a different VoIP. We're not going to be using Twilio
yeah,
because the markup on Twilio is ridiculous.
this doesn't cover the Twilio cost. This just covers the AI tokens.
But will it work with a different telephonic provider if
Yeah.
it's integrated?
Yeah. Yep, for sure. Like I even tried doing this. I don't know if you guys know what my CRM sim is, but it's a system where you can actually take physical cell phones and get SIM cards and use those for your telephony.
Yeah.
And it ends up being about 1/10 of the cost. Now I moved away from doing that because the clients I was getting who wanted to do that were they were trying to do cold outreach. It just was, and it's difficult to do it because you have to warm these phones slowly and then they'll get shut down and the client gets mad because you got to warm up new ones. So I just moved away from those types of clients. But even with that, connecting cell phones to go HighLevel, it's the AI still worked.
You said, what was that called when you were connecting to cell phones?
My CRM sim, and I've got an affiliate link if you want to check it out. And
Yeah, send that to me too.
I've got 80 cell phones here that are already set up on it that I'm trying to sell if you want.
Yeah, send that to me. Does that work with iPhones?
iPhones, yes, but iPhones, there are other companies that do the blue text. The thing with those is you can only initiate 50 new conversations per day on them, whereas
Yeah.
Android, you can initiate more. You can go a little further without getting shut down. Now, my advice in general is it's not worth the trouble, bro. But if it's something you need to do for a client or need to do for yourself, it can be done. So we got somebody else that just jumped in. Gator. Rashawn, what's going on, man? We're pretty much wrapped, guys. So like I really want you all to grab a one-on-one, or I can help you start a trial right now.
Yeah. I'll definitely do a trial with you right quick.
Okay.
We did the 497. I
Hell
see
yeah.
value in it, so I'll rock with you. And
You
then
need
I'll
to
move over my
migrate,
other
right?
accounts. Huh?
You need to migrate, is that right?
No, we'll do the trial, the 30-day trial, and then I'll move the sub accounts that I already have created over. Because I
Thank
should be
you,
able to
bro.
pair those off.
Yeah. And then we'll get you access to the Zapier and Make application. As long as you're in this agency, you'll have access to everything. If you
Okay.
need help migrating, bro, my team can help you with it because the 497 is a good chunk. So we're happy to assist in this if you'd like.
Yeah, that'll be fine. I mean, if they want to, I mean, I don't think it's that hard to really migrate.
No,
All I gotta
it's
do is
not.
just get the relationship number and send the form in. Because
Yep.
it's actually with Go High Level Direct. There's no actual agency attached to it.
Okay. Perfect. Well, now you just go right there. Just make sure new cell phone, email. If you need a cell phone, I've got 80 right there. Dude, I hated those things. It was Christmas. I think it was Christmas Day, and I had a client I had to set these up for, and I spent at least like 6 hours just setting up these phones, bro.
I want to talk
And
to you
then
about that. You said you have how many? 80?
80. Yeah.
What are you selling them for?
I was about to go return them actually after this call but I have like 30 I can't return. So I've got 34 I'm sitting back today, and then I've got 30 that I couldn't return, and I've even got this I've got a rack for them. I've got a 60 phone rack that you can have too. Now the thing is, like I have an eSIM adapter in each of them. It takes 2 weeks to get these from China, and once you get it, you can buy an eSIM, which makes it even easier to swap it out.
Yeah.
And so I've got all that stuff here, bro. All of it.
Can we hop on a call after this? Me and you? Let's talk about that.
I'm booked the whole rest of the day. But
Okay.
if you can grab a time for tomorrow, and I didn't even block my calendar off, but like I said, I have to go to Amazon. Today's the deadline for the return. And
Okay.
I know you don't want all $5,000 worth of these. You probably just want a few, is my guess. So
Well, I'm interested in the blue bubble. I'm trying to figure out how to make that happen with these.
the blue bubble,
Yeah.
you're gonna need. These are not iPhones that I have.
Okay. Okay.
But the companies that do that is called Send In Blue and Link with a Q. Those are two different companies that'll do it.
Yeah, I talked to Link, and when sending blue is crazy, ridiculously expensive.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get a
You can
piece
do
of
it
the pie.
yourself.
They don't want to give up a piece of the pie.
No. Well, you can do it yourself. So just grab a time in that calendar. So you've got the upgrade link here. You've got my one-on-one calendar. And bro, just book a time for tomorrow. We'll hop on and we'll get you into your trial. We'll talk about whatever we need. Is there anybody on here who's thinking that they need a done for you hour bank that's actually ready to get this thing done and get up and start messaging your old clients, old leads? I'm checking the chat too. Well, I think we might be wrapped. If you guys need anything else, book on the one-on-one, and you can message my team. Oh, and by the way, the one bonus I didn't mention that you guys get, you get IT support from my team. So even if you just get affiliated and you just start an agency, no done for you bank, my team will answer your questions. You can send a Loom video through the IT form. We'll answer your questions. So you have 2 layers of support if you have an agency that's through my link as well. And I really, really care about what I do. I care about being the best Go High Level affiliate out there and the best white label support company. And so you can expect that kind of behavior from me. And I act like that's what I want too. So guys, if nobody has any questions, I'll open it one more time for somebody to ask a question. I'm going to break and get some food. All right. Thank you guys. See you soon. D. Lawrence, did you get the link for to book? The Lawrence?
Not, but I got the upgrade. Well, the trial link. Let me see.
Here,
Okay, this is your personal one, the widget right there. Okay, I
Here,
got you.
I just dropped. Oh, let me give you the booking link, bro. It's a few messages back. There you go. So click that real quick before I exit out. Just tell me once you've clicked it so I can exit.
It says you got a 4 and a 4:15 or 4:30 today, and a 5:30.
I'm actually busy at those times.
Okay.
Yep. I need to block that calendar off. But Serena, you just need the one-on-one calendar link. I'm gonna go ahead and block my calendar off before somebody else takes it. Because I am slammed all day, boy. Yep. All right. So now I should be safe.
Okay, I'm booked tomorrow at 11
All right,
a.m.
I just saw it pop up. Great. I've got a full calendar for tomorrow almost. It's filling up. So guys, I appreciate you so much. And Serena, did you get the one-on-one link right there? Just grab a time. On that call, I'm going to help you upgrade, migrate your account, or start a done for you bank. So that's really an onboarding call. So make sure you're ready for onboarding of some sort if you book there.
You talking about me or Serena?
Serena, I already know where you're at. You're good to go, brother. I'm excited. But Serena had to step away, so I was trying to fill her in. Serena, does that answer your questions? Do you have everything you need? Well, Serena Dingus, I'll just message you after. Thank you, guys. Talk soon.
All right, thank you. And then I will get the link for the making everything.
Yeah, as soon as we get you migrated over, since not
we're gonna do the trial and then we'll move everything else over later.
Right.